ones after us. So I'm cool with passing the torch.
And bro, you say you did all that work your whole life, undefeated, but you grind to feed your kids and to make better for your family. I always say everything got a price. Because people say like, I love my dog, I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have him. Like, my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you know, you look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money? Like, I never was in a sport because of money, you know? Of course, I was in a sport to make money, but I wanted to be a world champion. Yeah. You know, I wanted to do something that I set my sights out to do as a little boy.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as I just recently covered Terence Crawford the other day with everything he was having to say after Shakur Stevenson punched Don Teofimo Lopez last weekend and whooped him all the way out to the point that he came in the ring and started apologizing for the racist comments he made, said, I apologize for slavery, beat him into a whole new person after that fight. And I just asked myself, would he have done that if he won? I seriously doubt it. But now Terence Crawford is in the headlines today after he made an appearance on the Pivot podcast with Shannon Crowder, Fred Taylor, and Ryan Clark. And I had a link in the description where y'all can watch that in full. When the conversation came up, would he get in the ring for $100 million? He said, nah, I wouldn't do it. Then Shannon Crowder said, hey, for $100 million, you can have my soul. He said, well, now we know your character. And it's been all over the blogs today, and it's because of the way he just said it with a straightforward face. And Shannon Crowder, if you know, he's a troll. He be on there playing. He's probably not serious with certain stuff that a lot of times Shannon Crowder is looking for that hilarious moment. But certain conversations, when you say it and it's on the internet and it's documented, people gonna be like, hold on now, is you really that person that'll sell your soul? And then you gonna have people debating, hey, well, if he'll sell it for $100 million, that means he'll do it for 50, or he'll do it for 30. He'll do it for cheaper. That means, hey, that's his character. But really, what made Terence Crawford say that, I feel, in my opinion, when you listen to it in full, it's because in the beginning he said everybody got a price. So Terence Crawford in his mind was like, hey, ain't no price on me, bro. I can't be bought. So he wouldn't want to come right after that and say, hey, man, yeah, $100 million to get me back in the ring. I ain't feeling that, because when you tell somebody, hey, bro, everybody got a price, and in his mind, he feel like, bro, it ain't no price for me to do nothing in this life. It's like, if I don't want to do something, I don't want to do it. If I ain't with it, I ain't with it. And that's why certain people, like, make it very clear, like, don't even throw that out there with me that I got a price on something. No matter if you in your peak of your career or your time, yeah, and when you fighting, you might have somebody, hey, $100 million for that fight. You might say, you know what, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and take that fight. Even though I might not want to do it, it still makes financial sense to do it. But I feel like when Shannon Crowder said everybody got a price, that's meaning, hey, man, I could possibly be on camera or just in my mind. When I hear that, you telling me I'll do something dishonorable for some money. It kind of probably went in his head like, hey, bro, this is just outside of boxing right now, what it seemed like with you when you said everybody got a price, because it's a lot of people out here who do got a price. I will say this, is me, I put it to people like this right here, right? You can't get me to sell my soul for nothing. That ain't happening. And I know Terence Crawford don't feel like getting in a boxing ring is him selling his soul, or he going back on his word, or him retiring, or anything like that in his life at all. He just like, hey, bro, the way that came off, I got to stand firm on something right now. But with me, like I tell people, dog, it'd be hard for people to believe, because people just think that everybody will go. And if you in real life, bro, you know there's plenty of people operating around. Money ain't everything to them. And they always say, oh, that's because you ain't got it and this, man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of people walking around in this world that they is not finna do something that they don't believe in, and it's death before dishonor with them in the point of, hey, bro, I can't go out like that. That ain't who I am. I can't, ain't nobody in this world perfect. Everybody got flaws. Everybody that made mistakes. But if I'm willing to, if money will make me go do something foul and I commit to doing something for money, nah, that ain't it. But we see that's rare nowadays too, though, with a lot of times. It's really not rare. It's just the people who sell their soul, you see them more in the eyes of the public. You see these people on the internet. You see certain entertainers. We got artists wearing dresses. We got artists painting their fingernails. We got people committing all type of weirdo activities for these things. You got YouTubers and bloggers getting in the ring and putting their wife up on display and letting their wife get beaten and piped down by other dudes, all for a check. And that's what people got to know, dog. Most of the people in the world ain't moving like that. You're going to see these entertainers moving like that. But people that's raised with family and core values, bro, they not going. It's always ups and downs in this game. You get all that money in the world and still be going all the way through it. And if you did something dishonorable to get your big break or get your big payday, what you gonna do after that? But it's a lot of people that's watching this right now that's gonna say they'll do something strange for a piece of change, keeping it all the way 100. And it's crazy because some dudes will sit up there and debate it. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I don't have that issue. I don't have that mindset. Ain't nobody gonna be able to make me feel no way about it at all, bro, because of the simple fact, nah, if it's something that I wouldn't want to do. Now, it got mixed up in this boxing conversation right here, but I personally feel that when Terence Crawford told, bro, hey, man, everybody got a price. Everybody got a price. It's like, nah, everybody ain't really got a price for everything, bro. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. Some people, they live off their code, that honor. Respect is everything. Respect is over everything. And under those circumstances, is it death before dishonor? I look at today's time, and it's very, very different because of the internet, because of the capital C's, controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation, to be a part of the conversation, to keep the algorithm in rotation. And then we added crashing out to that situation. They'll get on this internet for real and sell their soul, bro. Y'all see it. Boys is trying to get high off the clout. It's go viral or die trying. It's anything to be a part of this algorithm, anything for some attention. I don't even think people be having plans for money yet. They just feel like if I get all the eyes on me, I can get the money. Bro, think about what we just seen in rap for people to get famous. This is really a sad time. You see all this other wild stuff going on the internet today. People defending stuff, just trying to remove all morality and all type of just unwritten laws of the land that we used to have away from the game. And it's a different type of time we in, bro. That's all I can say right now. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.